morning and welcome to another day in Lisbon. So the inevitable happened. I'm crashing. I've been pushing myself too much for the past few days. So my body today said absolutely no more. We need to relax. I was supposed to go to Sintra today, but when I woke up, I couldn't get out of bed. I was like dreading going to even getting ready, and I was like, oh yeah, no, my body doesn't want to do this. So I was like, all right, I'll scrap it and I'll just do Sintra tomorrow, because I definitely still want to do Sintra while I'm here. So I was like, you know what, I'll just do Sintra tomorrow. I was like, oh, what am I gonna do today? Because remember, I'm on vacation and I feel like if I do nothing for a day, then I'm like wasting my time. I'm trying to unlearn that, but. So I am going to brunch right now. Well, I guess it's lunch because it's literally about to be noon and I'm now getting ready. So I think I'm going to go to, I'm gonna eat because I'm hungry. And then there's this park nearby. It's George VII's park. Parque George VII. So I am gonna eat and then I'm probably just gonna take a stroll through the park, honestly. I've done my skincare. I'm gonna get dressed and I'm gonna go get food. I'm actually very excited. There's this place down the street called Pastelaria Coimbra and I've been walking by it and I've been so intrigued, but I haven't gone into there yet. So I'm gonna go. I'm very excited to check out the menu, eat a pastéis de nata. I feel like every single pastéis I've had has been delicious, so I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna get dressed, go get some food to eat, and then go to the garden. I'm gonna take you along for that, so let's go. I am heading to the park. Lunch was actually pretty good, and it was surprisingly a Portuguese place, like a Portuguese restaurant. So I was looking for the sardines, but they had scabbard, and I was like, I have not had scabbard before, so I'd be curious to try it. It was quite good. It tastes a little bit similar to what is that fish called? Starts with an M. Mackerel. There we go. But less, like it has like a similar slight bitterness to it, but it was quite a tasty fish. I enjoyed it. I've mostly been eating seafood out here. I've noticed a lot of the seafood meals are paired with like boiled potatoes and vegetables. So that's been like the bulk of my diet since I've been here. But I think I'm at the park. It is an uphill slope, and I'm wondering if there are more parts to it. Let me show you. This is the park. It actually is kind of reminding me of Malcolm X Park a little bit back in DC, just because of how long it is and the seats on the side. But yeah, this is it. I think there might be more parts to it. I just have to walk around and find. But for now, I have some pastéis de nata in my bag. So I'm going to find a place to sit in the shade. And I'm going to enjoy my pastéis as I people watch. Guys, I'm bad. Okay, so whatever plans I said I was gonna do this evening, completely scrapping that. I took a nap, just woke up from my nap, and the energy level is on 0. So I'm not gonna do that. Right now, I want some snacks before dinner time, so I'm gonna go to the mini preco, get some snacks, because I actually have not been eating snacks out here. I've literally just been eating meals. And since I've been so bam, bam, bam on the go, literally by the time it's my rest time, it's time for me to eat. So I'm excited to finally try some of the snacks. Hopefully bring some back home. I'm gonna take you all with me to the mini Preco and I'm gonna show you around because it's a cute little setup. You know, it's just a little market shop. And I think mini Preco is actually like a chain or a franchise. I don't think it's a standalone shop that I've been going to. Well, yeah. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm going to get my snacks, and then while I wait on dinner to be delivered, I'm probably just gonna like share with you all my thoughts so far during this trip, because I don't think I've really had that. I feel like we've had some moments where I've chatted but not properly reflected on this experience. So I think I'm gonna do that because I feel like I need to do that for myself as a personal check-in, and you all might be interested to hear, so I'm gonna share that. Okay, enough of me rambling. Getting up to go to the mini Preco now.
A few moments later.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that was just grade A chaos. Okay, so, oof, don't mind my unmade bed. That's where I took my nap. I feel like this might be a weird angle to set you at, but listen, I'm making do with what I got. So I think I misspoke earlier when if I called the mini Preco a small market. It's actually a supermarket. So it has the whole nine, from groceries to like personal goods, frozen items, the whole jazz. But yeah, love that it's literally a 4-minute walk from me. Let me show you what I got. So I got the Tex-Mex Doritos, the Ruffles Sabor a Presunto, which is, I think it's just gonna be like cheese and ham flavored. And then I got Cheetos, Pelotazas, Futebolas, which I think is just talking about the size, but the flavor is just cheese. They're just cheese flavored Cheetos, but they're just football shaped. And then I got some chocolates. I don't really eat Kinder chocolate back home, so I was like, you know what, I'll get it, because the first time I ever ate Kinder chocolate was in Kenya and I fell in love, and it was the Kinder Bueno, so I was like, you know what, let me just get this filled one, and I think I'm gonna love it. So yeah. And then I got this one because I love a good strawberry cream filled chocolate bar, and it's the Milka, which, somebody let me know, is this similar to Cadbury? I mean, the coloring is the same, the font is the same, but obviously the name is different. Is it similar to, is it the same as Cadbury, just a different name? Or is it just a similar look and feel? But yeah, I got those. Obviously, I'm not eating everything right now. What should I start with? I'm definitely not gonna start with the sweets. I might save that for later. But I honestly kind of want to eat these Ruffles. The Sabor a Presunto Ruffles. Oh, the flavor is right here in the small print. It's jambon. These are just ham flavored Ruffles. I wish I was smart. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna eat these, actually, the football shaped Cheetos. First taste test. It's good, but it's just not a strong flavor. It's like very, very subtle. And if anything, it tastes more like a corn chip. It tastes very similar to a Frito, actually. Put a Frito, but make it like cheesy. It tastes like that. But yeah. Okay, so while I was doing my little grocery shopping or snack shopping, I was thinking of some things to reflect on. And well, here we go. So since I've been here, I've honestly been having a great time. I have not experienced any difficulties. But here's just some like quick things that I've recognized or noted for myself. So I am in city center, and it's perfect because I'm literally quite centralized to a lot of the different neighborhoods. So it makes it easy for me to come in and out and go around town. The only place that has been quite far for me to get to was Benfica, and I took an Uber to get there. And I really thought my Uber was taking me outside of Lisbon, which just goes to show like I'm literally a foreigner in this land, because I did not have a concept of what the other neighborhoods outside of the super touristy spots looked like. But yeah, I'm pretty nicely centered here in city center. But that also means there's a lot of tourists in this area. So I've been trying not to eat at some of the like more touristy locations or tourist looking locations. I ate at one, and that was where I paid for my most expensive lunch yet since I've been here. That's actually been my most expensive meal period since I've been here. But yeah, I will say, being a Black woman traveling solo here in Lisbon, I've actually felt quite safe. There's never been a moment where I've been nervous. Now, with that being said, I do still keep my wits about me, obviously. But one thing that surprised me is I've actually met a surprising amount of Black expats here in Lisbon. A lot of people are moving from the States to Lisbon right now. So there's a growing expat community here. And it's quite wild. Yeah, and I can understand why. Like, it's been quite nice being here, but I also recognize I've been here as a tourist. So that definitely skews my perception of what it would actually be like to live here. But it is a lovely city, and if I was to ever live outside of the US, this would probably be a good first idea. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, it's true what they say, you really don't tip here. Most places I've been to, if there is a tip, it's €1. It's not anything else, and it's like incorporated into the bill already, and they ask you the option of tip or without tip. But like I said, it's literally €1. But a lot of places, there's no tipping culture here, so that makes it easier. Plus, taxes are incorporated into everything, so you know the price up front. There's no surprise at the end. Getting around has been pretty easy. I've walked, I've taken the metro, I've done Uber and Bolt. So Uber is widely accessible here. And then I used Bolt when I was in Kenya, and I learned that Bolt is used here as well. And if you don't know, Bolt is a ride-sharing app, and it is a little cheaper than Uber. So if you're looking for a more like cost-effective ride-sharing option, Bolt is always a really good option, and I've had no trouble with either of those. I know some people have said they have like had some experiences where the Uber will try to charge them something different, but I've not experienced that at all. Getting money from an ATM. So there are 3 ATMs that I knew about coming here that are pretty well trusted. So one is Novo Banco, the other one is Millennium Bank, and the third one is Euro something. But those are 3 really good ATMs. I've mostly just been using Novo Banco, but I haven't had to take out much money, so it's been fine. And anywhere you go, if they ask you, would you like to use the conversion rate or would you like to pay in euros? Pay in euros. Your bank automatically does the conversion for you, so you don't have to worry about if you're doing the math correctly. Just pay in euros. Avoid the drama. Pay in euros. I will say though, so something for me personally, my style that I've been dressing here has been the style that I'm trying to evolve into, you know, where it's more grown, it's more classy, it's more a little sexy, if you will. And I feel like I've had so much confidence dressing like that here because, I mean, generally you're in Europe, so they dress differently than how we dress in the US, in the sense that it's a little bit more, it's less casual, like less comfy casual and more like cute casual, you know? So I have felt so comfortable. I don't feel like over the top or anything. It has been the perfect place for me to start trying out new styles and things and feeling comfortable. it's true what they say about the hills. Bring good walking shoes. I got walking shoes. Well, I had sneakers already, but I was nervous, so I got some Reeboks specifically for this trip. And then I also bought the Dr. Scholl's shoe inserts. That was a pro tip I saw from one of the TikTok girlies. And it's been good for me. So if you're worried about the hills or anything, definitely bring a good pair of walking shoes, whether they're sneakers or they're like Birkenstocks or just like a good sandal. Make sure they're slip resistant though, because some of these cobblestones will land you flat on your butt. So like, I have not taken tram 28. I've literally seen it so many times, and every time I've seen it, it's been packed like sardines in there. So I don't think I'll be doing that. You can't go wrong with any of the lookout points. Like, they're all beautiful. I don't know what else to share, so I think that's gonna be it. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk.
The next morning.
It's officially the day I go to Sintra, so I am gonna grab breakfast. I wanted to go to this place called Tomorrow at 9 a.m. but it's only a 13-minute walk, but I don't want to walk that much. I think I'm gonna go across the street to this place called Selva instead and just grab a quick breakfast and then start my journey to Sintra. Okay, I made it to Rossio Square, the station, and I got in line to get a card, but I already had this card because that's what I've been using for my transportation. And I'm like, oh, did I not even need to get this? Could I have just used my regular transportation card? And I think so, because I was reading up on it as I was waiting in line, and they're all operated by the same, it's CP, I'm forgetting what it stands for, but basically that's like their Metro Transit company. So I'm like, oh, well, the more you know. So I made it. My train leaves at 10:41. It is presently 10:17. So gonna find ways to kill time. And in case anyone is wondering what the train station looks like, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so I made it to Sintra, got out of the train station, was incredibly confused because it was just pure chaos, because everyone was getting out of the train station. And now I ended up getting a bus. I know some people were like, be mindful, sorry, everything's falling apart. But I know some people were like, be mindful of the pricing of the tuk-tuks. The tuk-tuks I found, since it was just me, they were gonna surcharge a little bit, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I ended up just taking the bus, and that's 15 euros round trip, and you can hop on and hop off. So I'm starting off at the Moor Castle, and then I'm gonna go to the Painted Palace. My time for the Painted Palace is at 3:30, and currently it's not even 12:30, so I'm starting at the Moor Castle, which, mind you, is not really a castle, it's just the remains. So I'm gonna look through that, and then I'm gonna find a way to get back on the bus to go up to the Painted Palace in time for my entry time. All right, well, let's go. Oh, there's so many entryways. Okay, I think I'm just gonna follow the crowd and go like that. This is quite pretty though. But I think it's a good little walk, I will say. Here, definitely just good wear, good, what are they called? Good walking shoes. I've seen some people with sandals, some people with wedges, and I don't know how they're surviving, because even in sneakers, this is a little uncomfortable. So yeah, I would just recommend a good pair of walking shoes. So yeah. So down there you can see even more of it, just like a little bit. There's like a little lookout tower down there. Oh, the bugs are buzzing in my ears. Oh. Y'all, I need you to look and see what is ahead of me. Hold on, it's coming. Give me a second. Do you see? It's all uphill. Jesus, be a fence. How am I? Oh my days. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Hi. Hi, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, hold on, they're taking pictures. Let me not interrupt. Ah. LOL. The snowboard just looked at me sideways because I'm panicking. I want to go up further, but I'm getting really scared. And I don't want to get up there and then like freeze from fear. You know what? If this baby can do it, I'm gonna do it. Let's go. I have further up to go. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna go. Oh! Okay. And straight over there is Companhia Palace, which is where I'm gonna try to get to. I have no idea how. But we'll figure it out. Oh my god, look at that boy! Do you see him? Can you see him? What in the world? No, people are brave, you know? I am not people. I made it to the top. And I am okay. I'm gonna see if I can try to figure out how to get a picture right there. I might try to ask somebody. Let's see. Oh yeah, but look. It's the same castle we saw down there. Am I even showing it to you? Where is it? Oh, I can't see it on this camera at all. You know what? Let's pretend you can see it. Sorry if you actually cannot. Oh, wow. But look at the views. The views are definitely worth it. I feel like that's always a big thing with a big climb. Always worth it. Wow. Okay, change of plans. I decided I did not want to wait for the Companhia Palace. Mostly because that's just going to throw a wrench in my plans for the rest of the day with the late entry time, and it's like 30 minutes to actually walk up to the palace, and the bus stops working at 6:30, so yeah, not gonna do that. So now I'm at Monserrat Park and Palace, and I think so far it's already quite beautiful. When I get somewhere, I'll show you guys what it looks like, but for now, I'm just walking to find my way. Okay, so I'm close-ish. It's just 200 meters away to the palace. So, let's go! Oh, wow. I would also say, if you're a picnic person, this is the perfect place. Well, maybe not like right here, but I'll show you in a minute. But they have so many great spots. Oh, my goodness. Let me watch my step before I trip. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see, but just like right across there, there's all that open grass. Hold on, let me see if I can get a good clearing. Can you see? But yeah, it's basically an open yard. Like, wow, there's so many good spots to have a picnic out here. Wow. Wow. This architecture, my friends, is so, oh. Look at the roses. My mom would literally cry. Oh wait, those are not roses. Those are succulents, right? Yeah. Wow. Oh wow. Y'all. It's so beautiful. Like, wow. We love the accessibility ramp. Oh man. Wow. Here's a little pocket of the view. Wow. It's quite lovely here. Oh.
The next day.
So today, this morning, my mom called me last night and told me to get them some tea. I was like, what? The thing she's been asking for, I'm like, what? But anyways, so I found this tea shop that I'm actually quite interested to go check out. So I'm actually not bothered by this request because I love tea too. So I'm excited to go check this place out. So that's where I'm gonna go this morning. And then this afternoon / early evening, I'm actually doing a food tour of one of their old neighborhoods called Alfama. And I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. So gonna get dressed and I'm gonna go find the tea shop. Let's go. I'm back from the tea shop. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. So I got no footage in the tea shop, sorry, but it was really, really dope. I was quite surprised, honestly, because I was not expecting it to look as posh as it did. Just because I was like, I've never been inside a tea shop before, so I didn't know what to expect. But it looks really, really posh. And I was shocked by the selection that they had. They even had pu'er tea. If you're familiar, I've been wanting to try pu'er for a long time. Well, like a year. I don't know if that's that long. But I was shocked when I saw it there. And I was like, ooh, should I buy it? I was like, realistically, Maxine, you don't have the tools to make this at home. Because I just have like a French press. And that's what I use to make my loose leaf tea in. And then I also just have tea bags. So I was like, you know what? Let me advance my tea setup and then I'll get pu'er. I don't know where from because I won't be in Lisbon. But yes, let me show you what I got. I got a lot of teas. Oh, and if you're interested, this is the name of the tea shop. And it's right near Green Street. So let's go. I got a lot of tea. I'm gonna have to decide. Well, I know which ones I'm keeping for myself and which ones I'm giving to my family. So first up, we have this tea in a tin, which I'm not gonna unwrap, but I don't know what tea this is, honestly. It just kept, like, from what I could decipher, it just said Portuguese tea. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just like the store's, you know, special blend or something. But I don't know. When I get home, I'll try it and we'll see. But yes. Oh, yes. This is Rooibos Sakura. So if you know Rooibos, it's Rooibos tea, and it has the sakura flowers, the flower buds in here too. So I'm very excited. This one is for me. It's for me. Ah. And then, oh, okay. This is also a Portuguese tea. It has some things in here I can't really translate, but it's a green tea, and it has two things that I don't know how to translate, so I'll look it up, and rose petals. So I'm excited for this one. The Isfahan. I'm honestly excited for all of these. They all smell lovely too. Okay. So those are all the teas for me. Now going into the teas that I will be sending to my family. So first up is this Lisbon afternoon tea. It's a white tea. Got this one specifically because my sister loves white teas. Don't ask me what the sticker means. I don't know. But yeah, got them Lisbon afternoon. So this should be nice. And then, oh wait, oh yes, I got this one. So this is, let me see. So it's Caismira and I tried to read it in Arabic down here, but I was like, oh man, hold on. My Arabic is quite rusty, so I don't know. I'm like trying to read it and I'm like, wait a minute, I really can't read this. But it's Ra, Ya, Rinishk. Maybe I just said that all kinds of wrong, but anyways, I'll look it up later. But this is a blended aromatic fruit tea with mango and passion fruit. And I got this one specifically because my sister also loves fruit teas and the family also loves fruit teas. So got that. And then the last one I got is a Chinese tea, I believe. It's called Milanxiang. Not sure if I said that correctly. Please forgive my pronunciation. But I got it just because it said rare tea and my mom loves anything that says rare on it. So I was like, this is perfect. It is like the smallest bit, but it'll be fine. And that is my tea haul from this morning. I can't believe I actually did a tea haul. Of all the things I thought I was going to do in Portugal, that was not on my bingo card. But I'm excited to, when I get back home, try these out. I think I'm gonna like do some more translating to see exactly what these are, but this was a good one. Now I'm hungry right now, but my problem is that my eyeballs can be bigger than my stomach sometimes, so I just need to hold off until my food tour. It's at 3. It's currently noon. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. I think what I'm gonna do, I have some pretzels, so I'm probably just gonna snack on those a little bit. My thing is, since it says it's gonna be 18 tastings, and I know that sometimes I have a baby stomach, I just wanna make sure I have room to taste everything, to enjoy everything. So I think I'm gonna chill out for a bit. I was gonna walk around a little bit more, but this food tour is gonna be 4 hours and we're walking, so I'm like, that's gonna be my walk for the day. So yeah, I'm gonna chill and then get ready to go to this food tour. I'm on my way to the food tour right now, and I just have to show you what I'm looking at. I feel like the views here would never get old, even if I lived here. Wow. Okay. If I'm being quite frank, I'm not too sure where I am, but I do know I'm in the right neighborhood, so let me open up my GPS before I get quite lost. But really quickly, before I open up, just other side of the view. Oh. Okay, this is on my like future me to have list. I want to live somewhere near the water like this. And I should probably also learn how to swim. At my big age, isn't that embarrassing? But yes. All right. Now definitely opening the GPS. So we're meeting by the Saint Vincente statue. And it's a pretty lovely lookout point. And I will say, getting up here was a journey. I walked up a lot of flights of stairs. But the view, as usual, is worth it. Okay. This is the view near the Saint Vicente statue. It's quite lovely, isn't it? And then you see a little bit of the journey I came down. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my last day in Lisbon. I am feeling a mix of emotions, but most of them are honestly like joy, happiness, romanticizing life. Like, this has been such a good trip. I'm beyond happy that I took the plunge and just came here. Like, oh, this has been spectacular. But anyways, oh, I didn't check in with you last night, did I? Okay, well, let me tell you about how the food tasting was. So last night, had the food tasting in the neighborhood of Alfama, and it was amazing. I think from now on, wherever I go, I'm gonna try to do food tastings, because I've been in Lisbon for a week, and I had not, like, food was not the main focus of my journey here. It was literally adventuring, just being outside and exploring all the things that Lisbon had to offer, or as much as I could of what Lisbon had to offer. So taking like a moment in the day to really focus on food was spectacular. I can't remember everything we ate, so I'll just do the highlights of the things that I really enjoyed. So first up, we did a shot of olive oil. And I feel like taking that shot of olive oil, the purpose of it was really to, you know the fine delicacies of olive oil and how like a good olive oil can really stand on its own. And I was like, I don't know if my palate is this sophisticated to really be able to taste all the various like flavor levels, but it was actually quite good. Obviously it's olive oil, so like there's that feel, but it was quite good. And it made me realize, oh dang, my Trader Joe's olive oil does not compare. I mean, I'm still gonna keep buying that, but it does not compare. But that's where we started off, and obviously that's like a memorable starting point. But we also had this codfish cake, and I love it. And I'm not a big fan of cod in general. I've had it a few times here. It's just like a pretty bland fish, so I'm not the biggest fan of it. But that codfish cake, it was spectacular. 10 out of 10. I could eat like 10 of those. Those were spectacular. I loved it. What else did we have that was like really, really good to me? We had this octopus salad. That was delicious. What else? I'm trying to think. There was like a lot of food that we tasted, and I don't know why I'm not remembering. Oh, we had beer, and it was really, really good. I had this tuna empanada, which was tasty. It really reminded me of like, you know, if you're like, I can't speak for other cultures, but if you've ever gone to like a Ghanaian party and you picked up a meat patty and you thought, oh, this is gonna be great, and then you bite into it and it's tuna, it was just like that. But it was, you know, it was good. It was a tuna patty. It was a tuna empanada. It was good. What else did I have? Oh, there was this beef sandwich that we had, and they call it dessert. So I was like, what do you mean this is dessert? Unless that's like secretly a mousse filling. I'm confused. And basically the way he explained it was that, you know how after you have a meal, but you still have space for something more, like a little snack type something, maybe not necessarily a sweet. A lot of people order that beef sandwich as like their dessert. It's not a sweet dessert, but it's like, you know, an extra bonus item post the main course. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. But that beef sandwich, spectacularly delicious. It was so good. Like, I'm about to drool thinking about it. It was amazing. But overall, the food tour was a 10 out of 10. I'm very glad I took it because Alfama is like one of the only neighborhoods I have not truly explored yet. Well, that and like Bairro Alto, I haven't really been around there either. But those are like the two super most talked about places. So I was glad I did the food tour there. Got to experience more of Alfama. Definitely was not prepared for like the uphill trek, but it was so well worth it. Like, we'll definitely consider doing more things like this. And our guide was so good. He even gave us like a guidebook on other things to do while we're here in Lisbon. And today's my last day, so I was like, oh, I'll check something out. So I'm going to try to go to this Fado club tonight because I still haven't checked out the Fado scene here. So I'm gonna try to go tonight and finally check that off of my list. But yeah, so right now it's morning time, brunch, if you will. It's brunch hours. It's after 11 o'clock, but not yet noon. So I honestly want to eat. I want to get dressed. Well, I need to dress and then go eat. There's this cafe nearby called something at 9 a.m. and I want to check it out. So I think I'm gonna go there, see the vibe, see the scene, have a nice brunch. And then my whole thing for today is really just checking out the Oceanarium. I feel like I could spend the entire day there today, but I'm gonna try to just do like the afternoon. So I'm excited for that because it's supposed to be like quite impressive. So I'm very excited to go there and see what it's all about. Yeah, then I'm gonna have to come back home at some point and pack to go back to my real home. But yeah, but for now, I'm gonna enjoy this final day in Lisbon walking around. I have some euros that I need to spend before I go back because I'm not trying to go back with money, or at least not cash money, you know. So I'm gonna try to do that. And yeah, I definitely need to get dressed because I've been in bed for a very long time. So I need to get ready, head out, eat, and then start my journey for my last day in Lisbon. Let's go. Hello again. I am finished with brunch. It was very delicious. And now I'm on my way to the Oceanarium. It's actually quite nice. It's so quiet. Oh, that's why I thought it was quiet, because I came in on the back end. I'm approaching the front end and it is quite busy. So I think I came in from the back end and this is the front end of the Oceanario, but there's a nice waterfall like right there. Oh wow, I love a waterfall. And then I think like right here is the entrance because I'm seeing people lined up there. I just saw a school group. Oh, it looks like there's restaurants right there. We're here and we are walking. So let's see where we're gonna find ourselves. Also, for anyone wondering how much it cost, I did the Oceanarium admission with the cable car because I was talking to my boat driver and he was saying it's actually pretty cool, but just go one way. So I was like, okay, I'll do that then. And that was 31 euros. So the regular adult admission is, how much was it? I think 25 euros. Oh, okay, I think I found an entrance. I sincerely hope this is an entrance. I've been fooled before. Do you see what I mean? I'm so confused. I'm very confused on how to navigate, but one of the staffers just redirected me, so I'm walking up, and I think I'm finally getting somewhere. Believe it or not, I spent 2 hours in the Oceanarium. So now I'm going to get on the cable car. Let me show you. There's the little shack, and those are the cable cars. No, I'm really embracing my fear of heights this trip. I'm panicking. I'm in the cable car on my own. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, it's okay. I'm fine. You know what? Oh no, honey. Oh, Did I make a mistake? Quite possibly, yes. Let me show you what I'm looking at. It's beautiful though. Let me show you. Can you even see? But it's all the way back there. It's like, hell, wow, okay. Sorry, every time I shake a little, I get so nervous. But yeah, no. Do you see that? I've come so very far. I did it. I got off, and because it's like one of my last activities, I paid for the book, and it comes with a picture that they took of me in the front. That's neat. It was 10 euros. I don't think it's worth that, but tourist things, I guess. So, and remember, I just needed to blow the cash I have. Oh, sorry, hold on. I'm looking for the bubble tea place. I'm a little worried that it's at the far end, and I did not think this through. But you know, I think it'll be fine. So I could go left. Well, that's right, isn't it? I could go right, or I could go left. And you know what? I think we're just gonna go this way, because I see a direct exit this way. I got my drink. This is the first passion fruit flavored thing actually I've gotten since I've been here. So it's a passion fruit tea with lychee boba. They didn't have lychee jelly, which is my go-to, so I was like, I'll do the lychee boba. It's quite nice. It's quite sweet, but it's also quite nice. So the mall has to be nearby. I thought I was gonna try to find it, but I'm looking at the time. It's already almost 4 o'clock. Time flies. And I really want to get back home and change and just pack a little bit before I try to go to the Fado Club tonight. So I'm gonna work on finishing this for just a little bit longer. Enjoy the breeze and the river view. This is my view. I wonder what bridge this is. But imagine, that is crazy. Oh, you can't even see, sorry. It's crazy long. My mom is terrified of bridges. She would need like a sedative if we had to drive across this bridge. We've made it to the mall. Or at least the mall entrance. Now we're gonna walk into it.
A few moments later.
Okay, anyways. Hello. Okay. How am I starting this off? And we're back. Hello everyone again. So it is time for my final event in Lisbon. I have changed. And I'm not, it's like starting to hit me. It's feeling bittersweet. But yeah, I'm going out tonight to Clube de Fado, which is a Fado club. And Fado is like, I can't tell if it's specific to Portugal, the country, or if it's just like Lisbon, but either way, it's like, the best way I've heard it described, it's like moody music, and someone I spoke to actually said that she's heard it described as kind of like, if you're familiar with Sinatra, like Frank Sinatra's music, they said it's kind of similar in sound and feel to that. So I was like, oh, okay. But it's a staple. And like a lot of people that I spoke to were like, in Lisbon, you have to try your best to go to a Fado evening. And I was like, all right. So I'm all dressed. I need to catch my Uber. And I really, really hope that, I said Uber, I'm using Bolt, sorry. I really, really hope that it drops me like in front of the place or as close as possible to in front of the place. Because if not, it's looking like an uphill journey for me. And I just want comfort this evening, but I don't know, we'll see. For now, I feel like I've been rambling, so let's just go to Clube de Fado. When I got here, since this was my final dinner, I knew I wanted to have the full shebang. So I started with this cheese and bread and the little cracker toasties and this tomato jam, which was spectacular. I kept going back and back for the cheese and the bread, and my lactose intolerance was just screaming bite after bite. But you know what? No regrets were had. After this, I had the codfish fritters, and I actually was not that big of a fan of them, but once I mixed them with the rice and beans, that was delicious. And to round us out, I got the creme brulee, and it was perfect as the performances began. Oh my days. Talk about a way to close out the evening, to close out my trip. Y'all, this has been, sorry, I'm trying to get in a good spot. But anyways, but y'all, this has been such a spectacular journey. Even tonight, the people I met tonight. So I met a couple who, this was their first night here. And they were lovely. If you see this, hi. Thanks for trying to adopt me a little bit tonight. And then I also met this lady from Connecticut tonight too. And she was amazing. She, we walked together after we left the restaurant, and she even stayed with me while we were waiting on my Bolt to come around. So love. And like, My waiters were amazing. Like, when I tell you they were so attentive to me, they were joking with me, playing around with me. I felt like I was their niece. It was so nice. Like, they even overfed me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. They gave me more than they should have. But I was not complaining. I was like, thank you. I'm well fed because I know tomorrow I am not gonna be eating until I land. Well, obviously the plane is gonna feed me, but... Well, anyways, yeah. But this was the spectacular ending. This was the cherry on top for my trip. Like, the amount of amazing people I have met during this trip, spectacular. I feel like I have met some of the most quality people here in Lisbon. And it's been a range of people. Like, oh wait, are you guys straight or are you crooked? I have loved this trip. For this to be my first solo trip and for it to have gone as amazingly as it has gone, I just give thanks to the Most High, because this has been such a spectacular beginning to what I hope and pray and truly believe is going to be even more amazing travels. Lisbon has been amazing. I am quite sad that I'm now about to pack up everything and bounce in the morning and go back to life in the States. I feel like a lot of the joy I have felt being here, I can carry over to being back home. But I know this vlog has been a little bit hodgepodge. Things have been mashed up together. But if you've stuck through and made it this far, thank you so very much. Like, genuinely, thank you so very much for watching every single step of this journey, because it truly has been a journey. If anyone's interested, I'm gonna drop down below my itinerary for my trip while here, and where possible I'll try to include links for things as well, for like some of the tours and things that I did. I will try to link them down below. But what else I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I don't think so. Just a big thank you to Lisbon and every single person that I have met here, those that I have mentioned and those that I have not mentioned. If we engaged and we connected even just a bit during my time here, thank you. You really helped make it even more special. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I have nothing to plug. I'm literally about to pack and go home, and then that's it. That's the end of this Lisbon vlog. So thank you all so much for watching again. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you feel so inclined, click the little bell icon and you'll be notified the next time I post another vlog. So thank you all again for watching. And I don't know what the next vlog is gonna be, but I'm excited to see you there too. Bye.